Thank you so much for checking out this video and my channel, Why Life Coaching Solutions, where you'll be able to access relevant, simple solutions and actionable strategies that you can implement right now to assist you with successfully growing through your challenging, defining moment. Maybe you're experiencing a major transition in your life, moving from one job to the next, starting or ending a relationship, experiencing some form of loss in your life, or wanting to reinvent yourself. It really just is all about helping you to see clearly what actions you need to take in order to move successfully in the direction of your joyous outcomes and the future that you desire for yourself. So to get started, this video is about the art of thinking on paper. And as you know or may know, I really enjoy this because it really helps in so many ways. When I first heard about the art of thinking on paper, I was like, this is amazing. And the reason I thought that was because it helps you to take away the thoughts that are in your mind, put them on paper, and to see them. So before I jump ahead, let's just get into the main reasons that the art of thinking on paper is going to help to enhance your overall productivity and lifestyle, and how it has successfully worked for me. The first thing is that when you're thinking on paper, you stop yourself from recycling the negative thought patterns that you have about yourself or about a particular situation. When we are in a challenging, defining moment or going through a moment of crises or chaos, it's natural for us to move from reviewing our lives into worrying about what's going to happen next, And that's the cycle, that's a thought cycle that is the thought process that is recycled until you stop it. And the best way to do that is to take those thoughts out of your mind, put them on paper to actually see, do they really make sense? Are they truthful? And is the worst case scenario as worse as you think it might be? And if it is a really worst case scenario, how can you effectively plan in order to alleviate some of that pain that may be associated with your worst case scenario? So thinking on paper is really, really beneficial. Another reason why thinking on paper is so beneficial is because it allows you to reorganize and create new priorities and boundaries for yourself. When you were in your previous situation prior to your major transition, you had priorities, but as you grow and as you progress in life, your priorities are going to change. So you want to be able to keep up with those priorities. You cannot go through a new transition in life and think that all of the things that you were doing before, the person you were being before, is going to be significant enough to hold you and to match the vibration that you're at this current stage in your life. So you want to be able to write that down so you have your priorities, and clear priorities come from clear intentions. And once you find that clarity on both of those, on that aspect of your intentions and your priorities, you now move into doing things that are going to align with your joyous outcomes, that are aligning with your goals and the results you want to see in your life. So you definitely want to start thinking on paper and finding clarity on your priorities. Okay, so another reason why thinking on paper has been so successful in my life is because it allowed me to know when to take action. As an inspired action strategist that works with individuals to help them with the process of taking action, it's very important that I start by clarifying what they want to take action on. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, the top 10 myths to time management, I was cycling around and doing activities, but never really getting anything significantly done because I was really based on just activity-based and not high-volume activities that were going to produce the greatest result that was necessary at that phase in my life. And as someone who's been through so many challenges in my life, I realized at a certain point that it was all about the action that I take is going to influence the outcomes that I have in my life. And maybe this is not a major concept to a lot of people because they know it, but then in some cases they still fail to take the action that they need to take, although they know it. So my responsibility when working with clients is to ensure that they have clarity about what it is that they're working towards before they start just taking action in all different directions and utilizing unnecessary energy instead of conserving that energy for the activities and for the responsibilities that are really going to produce the outcomes that they are looking forward to seeing. So that one was very beneficial to me and really helped. It helps you to also get motivated and inspired. In the situations that I've been in situations where things were very unclear. At points in my life where I felt lost and didn't know how to move forward, not knowing how to reinvent myself. And some of the situations were harder and more difficult than others, but once I put this practice into my life, it has changed my life significantly. And it not only changed my life significantly, it allowed me to feel inspired by the work that I'm doing. I no longer do work because I'm forced to do it, or I feel like, oh my gosh, I have to do this right now. I look for inspiration in my life and how to maximize my productivity by taking action when I am inspired. Now, this is not to say that there's not going to be aspects of my job that I may not really want to do and then I won't do it, but it means that I will focus on the responsibilities that give me the most inspiration at a particular time in order to increase that momentum and energy so I can move forward with my day and get those other responsibilities done as well. And in some cases, some things you may not feel like doing, and you can definitely outsource those at a later period of time in case you really don't want to work on. And one of the major reasons why learning how to think and master the art of thinking on paper is that it will help you to get organized. And an organized lifestyle is always going to help to create more time freedom in your life, more variety and more joy and more happiness. And that's what we're really looking for when you're moving through your challenging, defining moments. In those periods where it seems like it's complete chaos and things are not going your way, always know that when you have an organized lifestyle, you'll be able to refer back to what your priorities are, and this is going to help make sure that you are balanced and you're not dealing with that internal discord that you may have been feeling initially during your challenging, defining moment. So those are the reasons why I really love the art of thinking on paper and how they have effectively helped to enhance my own lifestyle. And I hope that you will apply these strategies in your own life to help you move through your own challenging, defining moments. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications in order to receive more access to these weekly videos to help you move through your challenging, defining moments. And I am rooting for you no matter where you are in your journey. Take care.